What's up, everybody? Sorry, Mo, for kicking you off, dog. I have to mute myself here. How's everybody doing? What's up, Mo? What's up, Sarah? I'm doing fine. Thank you for asking. Actually, I got crazy allergies right now. I'm struggling pretty hardcore. I don't know what my deal is. I think maybe I got allergies to pollen or something like that. But yeah, it's annoying. I hate sneezing. Thanks, Sarah. Shaved it. Pro, it is not warm down here. It's freezing. It's not bad, man. Like, compared to where I grew up, it's not too bad. But still been pretty cold. This winter's been really cold compared to normal Florida winters. So, um, thanks. Yeah, me. They are nice boards. Where's everybody coming in from tonight? Ace of Spades. I remember you. No worries. I'm going to the projects tomorrow. Me. Uh, traffic. Nope. Still have not picked up a boat sponsor. Pretty annoying. Totally shortchanging me. It's pretty frustrating. So, yep. What's up, Utah? I'm sure it's probably freezing out there. Ace of Spades. How many hours are on my boat? I think it's like 800 and something. For being a 2006 boat, it's not too bad. I mean, I've kept it in pretty decent shape, and not really any super gnarly issues. But it's actually a really really good boat, and I'm actually planning on selling it. So if anybody here is interested, I think I've talked to Mo a little bit about it, but we'll probably do a show on it. I'm not sure when, but yeah, I definitely need to sell it. It's a great boat. I would hate to see it go. It's done a lot of stuff, so but it's definitely a pretty hardcore wakeboard boat. It's pretty badass. I'm actually planning on putting a new kicker system in it this spring, so whoever buys it will get a brand new stereo system and everything. It's got the big 8.1 liter engine in it, so it's a pretty awesome boat. Let's see, I don't know. Yeah, CC. I don't know, man. it's uh, it's it's pretty frustrating, man. I mean, not to say that other people don't deserve chances or anything like that, but it's pretty frustrating when I hear of other people getting sponsors and stuff like that, and I'm still left with a boat payment and stuff like that. But I don't know. Hopefully something happens soon because I feel like I've paid my dues now for the past 5 or 6 years. So I don't know. Uh, sh- show me or show you my house. No. This is it. Oh, right on, Justin. Nice, man. Yeah, that'll be a good time for sure. The Lyman weeks at the projects are gonna be a blast. You guys will totally learn a lot of stuff. I don't know if you, Justin, have you ever been to the projects? Have you ever ridden out there before? Or have you ever? Where are you from? Let's see. Adam, that's a good question, man. You only have 4 days left here in Orlando? Yeah, totally go to McCormick's. I was just down there or today and yesterday. We were shooting for ProTech helmets down there, and yes, go down there. Their place is awesome. Everybody down there is real nice too. Ace of Spades. Well, Rathy rides for MB, so Rathy got a boat sponsor before I did. Justin, you haven't? Cool, man. Yeah, you'll like it. You'll be stoked. Oh man, sorry to hear that, James. How'd you do your knee? And I'm assuming you're talking about your ACL. Uh, yeah, but hey, as far as wetting down all the sliders and stuff like that, I mean, so many people are hitting them throughout the day. You don't really need to worry about it. James, any events going on in Orlando next week? I don't know, man. I'm gonna be down in Antigua, sailing around all the islands with my dad. Nose running. Sorry. Oh, James, nice. Yeah, just had it scoped. You'll be back. You'll be back in like three or 4 weeks. It all depends on if you had it taken out, like any meniscus taken out, or if they had to stitch it back in. If they had to stitch it, it'll probably be 3 months. But if they took it out, it'll probably just be like 3 or 4 weeks. Adam, I'll be at the projects all day tomorrow shooting for ProTech helmets, so I will most likely see you there. Yeah, it's a fun place, man. It's a real fun place. Shane, what bad injuries have I had? I've had both my knees reconstructed one time each, ACL reconstruction and meniscus repair, and I've dislocated my right shoulder twice and dislocated my left shoulder once. But I'm healthier than ever. So once you have a knee reconstruction, your ACL is actually stronger than what it used to be, and uh, as long as you do the therapy properly and had a good doctor and stuff like that, then you're pretty much good to go. Let's see here. Ace of Spades, Rathy rides for MB. They make that like what is it called? Um, that Tomcat boat. It's kind of like pickle fort boat, Tomcat. I think Kobe Mikasic used to ride from him. Maybe still does. I'm not sure. Oh, and so I think Mike and then rode from too. I'm not sure if Nick did, but I know that one of the brothers rode from. Let me see. Adam, the projects are in Bithlo, Florida. It's basically on the far east side of Orlando. If you were to take Highway 50, which is basically like a really slow main state road, uh, that goes east-west through Orlando. If you take Highway 50, which is Colonial Drive or whatever, east all the way out to a town called Bithlo, the projects is way out there. But it's actually a pretty sick location. They have 3 private lakes. One whole lake is dedicated to rails, and they have 2 system 2s going down and back. So one system 2 you can do air tricks on, the other one you can learn to hit rails on. So the place is awesome. And then the other 2 lakes are perfect, ideal wakeboarding lakes. Justin, you will be able to ride the 2.0. What's going to happen, Justin, is and and you'll learn all this when you get in on Sunday. But basically, you're going to be on the second week. So the second week is totally full. So we have 8 students coming down. So we're going to break them up into 2 groups. So the first group will be behind the boat, and the second group will be at the system 2, hitting rails and hitting. They'll be behind the system 2 and the rail park. So um, basically, you'll get a lot of rail stuff going on. So there'll be 2 groups, and we'll be basically alternating those groups throughout the day between boat, system 2, and jet ski lakes. So you'll get a total of 3 sets per day, and really it depends on what you want to be doing, but you can kind of mix it up. If you really want to just focus on boat, you're welcome to do that. If you want to focus on rails, you can do that. So I'm gonna kind of be everywhere. I'm gonna be in the boat. I'm gonna be at the rails. I'm gonna be at the system too. So every day will be something new and different. So it should be fun. We'll keep it fresh. Oh man, Shane, you dislocated your hip. um, that's not good. Have you had surgery on it? How do you dislocate your hip? It just sounds gnarly. Keith Lidberg had that problem, I think. I think he dislocated, like totally popped it out all the way out of socket, or just separated it. um, man, I think your name is Ecock. I'm not really sure. That's a pretty loaded question. I'm no pro when it comes to economy and industry and stuff like that. But you're right, man. I've even noticed a little bit um, of what do you call it? I'm not sure, but yeah, I feel like our industry is a little kind of stale right now. Not stale, but stagnant. Yeah, I guess that's a pretty good word. But yeah, man, I really don't know. I mean, yeah, the economy is pretty much hitting everybody hard. I hate to use that as an excuse, but I think everybody's feeling it. Everybody's kind of tightening up their wallets a little bit, and I just don't think too many companies really want to take any big risks or anything like that, just because I mean they really don't have too much money to be throwing around right now or anything like that. So, but yeah, man, everybody's feeling it right now pretty much, and it's kind of crappy, but at the same time, I mean, we'll get through it. Wakeboarding's here to stay, so. James, who do I ride with these days? Murray. Yeah, he is busy with his new baby. They just had her. Presley is her name. They just had her. When did they have her? Like 2 weeks ago, I think. So, but yeah, I'm still riding with Murray. Adam, yeah, I'll be at the rail park. That's pretty much all we're gonna be doing all day tomorrow is hitting the rails at, at the projects. What's better, flex or stiff? Um, Depends on what you're wanting to do. If you want to go real big out in the flats or ride wake to wake, stiff is better than flexy. If you want to hit rails, then flex is better than stiff. But I hit rails on my regular pro model, which is stiff, so I like it. I think flex would just be a little bit more fun. You kind of get to press stuff a little bit easier. Nose presses are easier and stuff like that. So yeah. Oregon, nice answer. Ace of Spades. When do I want to shred? When are you coming to the projects for my Lyman weeks? What? Shane, how did you dislocate your hip? That's gnarly. Were you wakeboarding or what were you doing? Ecock, Sean's new baby is awesome. She looks just like him. Yeah, I'm not sure where you read it. I'm sure it's probably in some blog or something like that, maybe on Sean's website or something. Ace of Spades, I probably will be coming to the Atlanta Pro Tour stop. Yep. Who is Nick G? P Dub. Shane, you never got back to me, man. How'd you pop your hip at a joint? Oh, P Dub. Yeah. I haven't. I don't know if I have. Oh yeah, I've ridden with Nick maybe one or two times. He lives down the street from me. Dang. Shane, where are you from? Are you riding down here? Are you down here in Florida? Is that when you did this? You make me want to. You make me not want to do a Moby Dick again. James, I am not working on a new shape right now. I was kind of hoping to, but Liquid Force hasn't hit me up at all about that. So I think I'll probably. I'm not really sure what's in store for next year. So I'm sure that shape will probably be around for another year. Oh man, Melbourne, nice. At least it's warm there. Sorry you have to miss out on the rest of your season. Though. How long is? Did they say you broke anything, or just stretched out ligaments, or how does that work? I'm sure it probably is kind of similar to a shoulder, but I mean it's your hip, so it's probably a little bit more, a little bit more gnarly. Poem. That's a good question, man. Oh man, I don't know. I mean, all the riders that I could think about that are going to be making an impact would be contest riders, and that's really about it. So yeah, I mean the buzz will probably be around Harley Clifford for sure. So um, that's about it, really. I think. Ace of Spades. No, I'm not going to be riding down there in the Caribbean. I'm just taking a vacation with my dad. Me. Me. This is kind of like your interview, man. You're answering all my questions for me. I don't have to do any work. Adam wetsuit. What does that mean? Am I riding in wetsuit still? Cause yeah, it's freezing. Women riders. I don't really think there's anybody new. Oh wait. Man, I don't really know. Never really watched her ride, but there is a new girl. I can't remember her name. I want to say like she's from the Midwest, or no, she's from California or something like that. I can't remember her name, but um, I think Amber Wing's gonna be throwing down some new tricks this year. Or at least I told her that she should be. um, Amber's sick, man. She has so much natural ability. There's so many more tricks that she could learn for sure. So I think Amber would be somebody to look out for this next year for sure. Oh man, dude, Shane, that sucks. How old are you, Shane? Adam, yeah, I totally wear a wetsuit. It's freezing. I hate being cold. You guys are braver than me. I was rocking a full suit today. Yeah, that's it. Danny Petraeus. Yeah. I did. I saw her ride. When did I see her ride? Was that? Where was that? Was it Nationals maybe? Um, looked pretty good. She had some pretty cool style. I think she's young though. She's like I don't know how old she is. She's pretty. She's young though. Water temperature in Florida is like 60s. Maybe not at the cable park. I'm not sure, but my lake that I've been riding on is like, or it's Sean Murray's lake, but um, it's been like low 60s. It's really cold. Uh, Me, no, I have never rode with Nick Davies, but Nick is an awesome kid. I got to hang out with him at the Oakley photo shoot, which we were just doing lifestyle stuff, but I got to hang out with Nick this last fall down in Miami for the Oakley photo shoot, and Nick's an awesome kid, man. I like him a lot. He's real humble, uh, just a real squared away kid. I like him a lot. He's awesome, and he's ridiculous on a cable. P Dub, I don't ride cable hardly ever. Yeah, it's been cold, P Dub. Alright, guys, let's see. Yeah, man, for sure, Adam. I'll be around, like I said, pretty much all day tomorrow. So, cruise on up. I'm not really sure what's going on with the Wake Lab there, P-Dub. I think I know that I think they're starting to build it or rebuild it. I don't know. Maybe they're planning on filming for something. I'm not really sure. So, Ace of Spades. Yes, I do deduct my gas receipts. Man, that's a good question. Me, what's my favorite trick to do? I like to do a lot of different tricks, but my favorite really kind of switches up from time to time. Um, and yeah, lately I've been having really fun doing just indie roll the blinds. I mean, it's a pretty basic trick, but they just feel really cool. So what else do I have fun doing lately? I don't know. Uh, Usually the most fun stuff I think is just the basic stuff like big 180s out in the flat, stuff like that. So um, I'm doing like a switch grab toe side poke 7, and I usually don't ever say real tech stuff like that is fun, but that's pretty fun. I've been doing that a little bit. Right on, Adam. We'll see you out there tomorrow, man. Let's see. We should ask P Dub some questions. P Dub, what is your favorite trick? Oh, wrapped backside 1. I'm sure you're just saying a wrap backside 180. Justin, I don't know, man. I hit up Axis last fall and never heard back from them. So I don't know what the deal is. I don't think they're able to do anything, just like every other boat company has told me. So James, man, that would be cool if there was something going on up there in the Northeast. I'd be down to go up there for sure. I haven't really rode up there since the Alliance trip, which was not too long ago. I rode in New Hampshire for a clinic last year, but um, that was just like a 2-day event. What's my favorite boat to ride behind? It's a toss up between a really, really, really loaded down X-Star and a Malibu 23 or 24/7 really loaded down. Those are my two absolute favorite boats to ride behind. Ace of Spades, lacrosse, yes. A lot of people play lacrosse in Massachusetts, for sure. Yeah, I'll be at Wake Games ME. That's what I'm gonna call you from now on. All right, hey guys. I'm gonna jump off here in a couple minutes, but if we got any more questions, send them in if you got them. Anybody looking for advice on any new tricks or anything like that? Any industry news? Actually, I'm not really into the whole industry news thing. I'm kind of antisocial. Actually, Ace of Spades. I haven't seen Hurt Locker, but I did just see the movie. What's it called? Just came out with I can't remember his name. It was like the new Born Ultimatum type movie or whatever. I thought that was pretty cool. I thought it was a little political, but I don't know. Justin, yeah, man, we will be riding behind my boat at the projects. No, not Mark Wahlberg. Fail. Sunshine. Tips for the cable park. Um, it's really bungee. It's a lot different than behind the boat. If you you stay to the inside of the cable when the carrier goes around the corner, you're probably gonna get worked. If you stay too far to the outside, same thing. So um, the best thing to do is really just talk to the operator, and they'll kind of tell you where to go. The operator is the person who's going to be handing you the rope, but talk to that person. Actually, a good friend of mine works there. Her name is Erin. She's a blonde girl, and she's a real cool girl. If you have her, awesome. She'll square you away. But all the operators are good. They'll tell you what to do. But basically, what you want to do is stay to the outside of the buoys. There should be like gate buoys that you want to kind of go through. Stay to the far outside one. And as soon as the carrier goes around the corner, you want to flatten off. And as soon as you flatten off, you kind of almost want to roll onto your toes in anticipation of the rope getting tight. And yeah, that's pretty much what you want to do. But yeah, just talk to the operators, and they'll square you away for sure. But yeah, have fun with it. Cable's a totally different feeling, but it's a good time. Excuse me. James, not Matt Damon. Is it Matt Damon? Not Matt Damon, is it? I can't remember. Maybe it is. Yeah, Green Zone's the movie. Yeah, that was a good movie. Tips for front side and back side on rails or boxes. Uh, well, if you're talking about like sliding rails forward or sliding rails backwards, um, basically it's like running and jumping on ice. You know, I mean, you want to stay low. You want to keep your shoulders. If you're going forward, you want to keep your shoulders pretty much right over your feet. Um, and same thing for backwards. Just stay low and you know, keep your center of gravity low and keep your chest over your feet. Really, it's just like I said, being on ice or running and jumping onto I don't know, something slick with socks or whatever. Emmy, where do I picture myself without wakeboarding? In the military. Yeah, maybe it is Matt Damon. I don't know. That doesn't sound right though. Loud. What's the trick to going so huge? Cut really hard, and you have to have really good timing as well. And you have to ride a Keith Lyman Pro Model wakeboard by Liquid Force. That's the real secret. Justin, I have not ridden Watson's new board. It does look pretty sick though. His old board was a little too slow for me, but his new board looks like it's a little quicker. So I have not tried it yet. Hey, you know what? Yeah, it is Matt Damon, I think. James, right? No, not much of a wincher. I have done it, but I don't know, not for me. I think it's a little bit of a waste of time. Waste of time, waste of energy, waste of gas. Well, I guess you really don't spend too much gas on a winch, but I mean, you gotta build something sick to be hitting something dope on a wakeboard for winching. Winching is a little bit more wake skater friendly, so. Nice, loud. That's good to know. Jensen, you don't want your eyes popping out of your head, man. That's not good. Chase, I have not seen the Hurt Locker. Does anybody know if that's out to buy yet? I want to go buy it. I don't even know if Blockbuster has it yet. James, I did snowboard this winter. I got to make it out to West Virginia to where'd I go? Snowshoe Mountain. That place was awesome. Apparently, this is like their best season in 30 years, but it was great. Uh, thanks, Jensen. Appreciate it, man. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Yeah, Jerry Nunn totally does still ride with me and Sean. Not as much, but he gets out there and shreds. Sweet Chase, I'll check it out. Can you buy it, Chase? You know that? Jensen, I don't think much can freak me out because it is a movie. Loud. What do the new 2010 Ultras ride like? They ride like heaven, pretty much. They're awesome, man. They're really they're springy, I guess is the best way to describe it. Like if you fold them over, they want to pop you back up. So if you land and you're going out the front, the boots like have the rubber in them, so they kind of want to spring you back up to neutral, um, which is a good feature. But they're still flexy enough so that you can like poke your board and do all sorts of cool stuff with them. But yeah, I think they're by far the best boots that Liquid has made so far. Well, not so far, but for this year for sure, I like them a lot. Sunshine, I do come to the Northwest every once in a while. I was up there for two boat shows this winter, actually. One in Portland, Oregon, and one in Seattle, Washington. Adam, that's a good question. Um, it's really up to you, man. If you're really worried about your teeth, uh, then yeah, wear a mouth guard. If not, I mean, don't worry too much about it. I don't want to jinx myself, but I've never really had any issues with hitting my face on rails. I'm sure there's been times where I gotten really close, and dental stuff does tend to be pretty expensive. But you know, if you wear a mouth guard and anybody makes fun of you, punch them in the face. Just kidding. Don't punch them in the face. Emmy, you want to get sponsors? What do I recommend? I don't know, man. I can't even get sponsors, so you probably shouldn't listen to me. Just get good, man. Oh, sweet. Thanks, Chase. Maybe I'll go purchase that tonight and watch it. Or actually, maybe I'll save it for. I wonder if it's on iTunes. Chase, is it on iTunes? Can I buy it on iTunes or rent it on iTunes? P Dub, you've earned five on the cable. Yes. Behind a boat, I'm assuming that you're doing these fives off a kicker, but on a boat you want to stay on your edge all the way through the top of the wake, just like a toe side wake jump. If you can come through the wake just like a toe side wake jump and then commit to the five, you'll have no problems. But all the all the problems come from when people cut into the wake and then flatten off as if they were going up a kicker and then try to do the five. That's where you have problems. You'll get all crazy. You'll get off axis and it'll just end badly for you. But keep an even amount of weight on both feet and make sure that you ride on edge all the way through the top of the wake and then commit to the five and you'll get it. When I first started doing them, I was surprised at how late you start the spin. But the later you start the spin, the more drive and the more pop you'll get, and the more time you'll actually have to do the five. So the later you start to do the five, um, the easier it's going to be. So just try it out. Yeah, Chase. We'll see you there. Sunshine. Okay. I don't complain about having a boat sponsor. Although it is pretty frustrating when pretty much all my peers in this sport do have a boat sponsor and they don't have to pay like 600 or 700 bucks a month for a boat. So yeah, that's pretty frustrating. Sweet, thanks James. Appreciate it. I'm doing that tonight. Justin, yeah, or Rusty did ride for J Star. Two, maybe three. Two, I think 2 years that I was on, or 2 of the years that I was on J Star. The last 2 years that I was on J Star, Rusty rode for him. Emmy, what was my scariest moment on the lake? I don't know. Um, I think there was a time where I almost got ran over by a boat, and I had my board above my head, and as the boat came, like I pushed off the bottom of the boat, and like kind of deflected the blow or whatever. But um, I don't know. I mean, I'm sure I've been through some pretty gnarly stuff. I mean, I've got injuries. I've blown out knees. I've blown out hamstrings. Blown out shoulders. Got concussions and stuff like that. But um, you know, those I don't really ever think about those, or at least maybe I can't remember them because I've crashed so many times. P-Dub, I've not tried any tens. Adam, the only time I've really ridden with Clay Fletcher was out at the projects hitting rails and stuff. Yep, he's really good on rails, so you should totally listen to Clay. He's really good. Nate Perry's really good at rails as well. I've actually never seen Nate ride behind a boat, but I like Nate. He's a cool kid. Jensen, maybe man. I don't know. I think right now I don't really care to do tens, but if I wanted to, I mean, I'd probably land one or get real close to it. I just really don't have any drive to work on tens right now, so. Jim, that's it's interesting, man. I'll forward that to Oakley. But man, that's half the battle. I mean, that's half the fun of wakeboarding. When you land, you gotta fix your shorts. You know, you gotta look all good again and stuff. That's if we don't have if we can't fix our shorts, we got nothing else to do. You know what I mean? Like we land something and we're just like, oh crap. Well, our shorts are already fixed, so now what? We'll have to finick with something else. We'll have to bend over and fix our laces every time or something. Ah, thanks, Jensen. I haven't really done any nines lately, but when I am doing them, I think I do them pretty decent. I think I could probably muster a 10 out if I really, really tried. Who do I think makes the best films? Oh man, that's a tough question. Forever Justin Stevens since he started. So Justin is just the way that he shoots, his mindset, like his artistic view, is just all around. I think the best. He's really good at what he does. I really like it. Now there's another guy that's kind of I don't know if you consider him up and coming because he's kind of been around for a little bit, but um, his name is just brain farted. He's my buddy. What's his name? John. Yeah, John Parrish from the wakeplace.com. John is awesome. If you guys have not been to thewakeplace.com, go right now and check it out. But he is really artistic, man. I personally think that he is the new up and coming Justin Stevens, for sure. So yeah, John's awesome. Jensen, shorts on wetsuit. Are you talking about a full suit or a spring suit? Because if you got a spring suit on, definitely have shorts. If you're rocking a full suit, here's my view on wearing board shorts over a full suit. If you have to wear a life jacket with your full suit, then you gotta wear shorts. It just looks retarded if you got a life jacket on and no shorts. uh, but full suits float like crazy. So all depending on what millimeter full suit you're riding. So um, yeah. Shane. Shane, it's crazy, man. Most people think that riding with board shorts over a full suit is gay. But I rock them over it. I don't care. I'm not scared. I don't care what people say. Emmy, I've not filmed with Norby P. Jensen, yeah. It's ridiculous, man. I mean, just do whatever makes you feel good or whatever makes you happy, right? People get caught up on, oh man, this is cool, that's not. You should do this, you should do that. Whatever, man. If you have fun doing it, do it. I really don't care. Russ McD, what's up, dog? Yeah, nice. Thanks, Ross McD, for that. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, that new Oakley ad is apparently popping up all over malls across the U.S. I've been getting some picture mail from it. I'm pretty pumped, man. It's pretty cool. Made me look crazy. No, Jim, I don't think I'll ever do that. Chase, of course I'll be riding out the camp, man, for sure. Um, I'll probably be getting back into the swing of things because I'll be down in where am I going again? Antigua for and all those islands down there, sailing around the islands for a whole week. So I won't be riding at all for a whole week. So when I get back, I'll be getting in the swing of things with all you guys as well. So we'll all start off even. Just kidding. Later, Adam. Have I bought a Razor go kart yet? Oh no, I haven't, Wake Bro. Dude, those things are awesome. Razors are the bomb. Russ McD knows all about them. Emmy, OWC or Tampa? Tough question. They I can't say one or the other. You know what I mean? Like they both kind of hook me up, so I can't really say one or the other. but um, they're both different, man. And just riding different cables is fun. You know, just like kind of riding different wakes are fun. So, well, sometimes riding different wakes are fun, but yeah, Pete, I'm not really sure what they're doing with that Fox rail. They kind of took it apart and then they just kind of left it. So I'm not really, I don't know what the deal is with that. But dude, they tend to always be building new stuff all the time. So um, they're doing something out there pretty much all the time. So Chase, I am pulling the camp with my boat, so the wake will be awesome. Wake bro, I'm left foot forward and I enjoy riding at O-dubs just as much as um, McCormick's. So I personally don't think it has any effect on anything. Chase, no, you don't have to bring any gas money. That's what the sign up fee was for. No, wait, bro. I won't be pulling the campers with 3,500 pounds of weight in the boat. People will be a little too scared to hit that. Jensen, yeah, man. If it's not my boat, which it probably will be, but if it's not my boat, then we'll make sure that the wake's big no matter what. So, um, yeah, because I can't ride behind small wakes. I do not like that. So I wouldn't put you guys through the torture of riding behind a small wake either. But at the same time, it really depends on camper's skill set, or not skill set, but camper's skill level. Um, if some kids are working on wake jumps and 180s and 360s and stuff like that, they need to learn how to pop before they can ride on a really big wake. I mean, that's a big problem with young kids right now is that they're all learning to ride behind these massive wakes, and they're not going nearly as big as what they should be because I mean, they're expecting a wake to be huge, and they don't learn how to use their edge and create line tension and stuff like that. So, um, yeah, I mean, riding behind a little wake teaches you the proper edging and line tension and stuff like that. Like if I take off 2 or 3 weeks from wakeboarding, I'll come back and actually ride a small wake for a couple days. And if I don't, if I ride a big wake like right off the bat, I can't do anything. Like my pop's off, my timing's off. Like can't do anything. So if I take the weight out of the boat and then teach myself, proper technique first, like good edging, good line tension, good handle position, stuff like that, I get my pop back, and then within a couple days, I just load the boat up full on again, and I'm off. Let's see, Jensen. Uh, yes, the students that show up to my camp, will be getting. All right, let's see if I can remember all this stuff. um, Oakley's throwing in T-shirts and hats, push process DVDs and posters as well as stickers. Liquid Force is throwing in T-shirts and stickers and posters. ProTech Helmets is throwing in a free helmet. Straight Line Ropes and Handles are throwing in a Lyman Pro Model handle. Kicker Audio is throwing in headphones, and they're actually sick. I don't have any in here, but they're huge. They're really sick. And I hope I don't forget anybody. I think that's it. Yeah, but I mean, yeah, it's a lot of stuff, and it's really dope for sure. So everybody will be getting that stuff when they show up on Sunday. Emmy, any cool road trip stories? I can't think of any right now, man. I'm sorry. Oh man, James, I should probably get off and go check that out. Not so much B-Dub. I'm not much of a South Park guy, but I do think it's funny. I just never really watch it. Jim T. No, I have not gotten a boat sponsor for the past 5 years, 6 years. Not really, Jim. I mean, I if I want to learn a new trick, I just try it. Really, it really depends on, I guess, what tricks might have a little bit more consequence to them. But I try not to shorten my rope up too much. The only thing that I've really shortened my rope up to try to learn are those toe side backside off axis threes. Um, that helped me a little bit. And the only thing I think it just messes me up riding a shorter rope and learning tricks and then moving it back out to 92 feet and then trying tricks going that fast and riding that long. You don't wait like you're supposed to, because when you ride a shorter rope you can just huck that stuff right off the wake, but riding a longer rope you really got to wait for your pop and then commit to it, so it just kind of messes you up. Chase, yeah. There might be a perk for some particular campers that you know put out a lot of effort into learning some stuff. There might be some kind of secretive shade giveaway type of deal. So just ride hard. Jim T, what do I recommend for the cable, Watson Hybrid or the Flex? I would say the Watson Hybrid. James Brown Kettle, nice. All right, guys, I'm jumping off here. Um, Jensen, real quick. Yeah, there are some pretty good, or I've only read two of them, but one's called, the best one that I've written so far was called Hogs in the Shadows. It's about military or Marine Corps snipers in Iraq and Afghanistan. Each chapter is a personal account from different people, so it's real easy to read. And then the other one was called Downrange. It's a Navy SEAL book, and that was pretty cool too. That's kind of the same thing. Each chapter was like a different story. So um, that those two books were the only ones that I've really read, but they're cool. Jim T, I should have recommended the Lyman board for sure, but I think everybody knows that my board is the best. If everybody here doesn't have a Lyman board, they should. Anyway, all right, guys, I'm out. Have a good night. Thanks for jumping on, and we'll see you next month. And I'll see some of you guys down at the Lyman Weeks. Take care.